Hello and welcome to your daily love message from your person. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in the Masculine Honesty and Realisations deck today to bring in a message from them to you. So what do they want to say? I do feel they are releasing some fear around communicating. They're giving me fear there. Yeah, it's like deeply repressed. It's not quite coming up yet. So as I'm connecting with this as well, they're also giving me stomach pain because they're digesting things they need to change and do, and that can also be creating fear that's also bringing in some energy around this area here. So heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, it's all connected. So if you're having stomach pain, anything to do with your digestive system going on, any kind of burping energy, it's all to do with releasing fear around what the changes are. They know, because they do know they need to make them. So let's see what's coming through. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsreadings@gmail.com. So thank you, angels. What are they processing that? Yeah, they're seeing things with fresh eyes. Look at that. That's why they're having these issues in the body. They're seeing things in a brand new way. It's like they've woke up from a nightmare, or they've woke up from a long dream. You know, like they've had a dream about you. It's been a long sleep. It's like they show me in my mind when they wake up in Sleeping Beauty. When Sleeping Beauty wakes up, you know, she wakes up from that long sleep. So I feel your person's waking up with fresh eyes. They're also showing me, if you're a Matrix fan, when Neo is brought back into the reality, you know, he wakes up from the Matrix and he says to Morpheus, "What's wrong with my eyes?" And Morpheus says, "You've never used them before." So they're seeing things in a brand new way, okay? I feel that's all the cards. Yeah, they're turned into their true self. So they're seeing their true self through fresh eyes, and they're now seeing things in a new way. So your person is saying, since our separation, whether it's been an actual physical separation or you've just not been communicating for a while, whatever it is that's going on between the two of you, the time you've been apart or the time they've had to go within, they've started seeing things in a different light, in a different way, from a different perspective. My eyes are opening up to a whole new world that I never knew existed before. And that's exactly how Neo feels when he wakes up from the Matrix. You know, he's stuck in his life, but he knows something isn't right. He knows something doesn't feel real to him. He knows he craves more. He wants to know the truth. And then Morpheus wakes him up, and at first he doesn't like it. It feels different and weird. So he has to find his way. He has to heal himself. And that's what your masculine is going through right now. And it may be scary for them to change. It may be scary for them to step into a new life or a new way of being, but they want it. They want you. They don't want to be lied to anymore by their own self. They want a new beginning because that's their true self. It's like their true self is guiding them towards a new beginning. Their true self, the person they were truly created to be, is guiding them towards a fresh start with you because everything else is illusion. I'm going through my awakening and opening up to my true self, and they're realizing things through things they're going through and experiencing. Things they're being shown, whether it's something they see in a show, a film, or social media, or something that's coming into their own awareness. They're being shown signs and synchronicities, hearing songs, reminders of you, dreaming about you, that's showing them the truth about you and this love. So they're seeing things in a brand new way. So don't be surprised if you see things that show you someone waking up or eyes opening. They even show me in Clockwork Orange when the eyes are open. You know, you could see things like that. So things to do with the eyes are a huge sign of them waking up to this love and what they need to do. And again, stomach issues, they could be having eye issues as well. So their vision could be jumping, or they may have clouded vision, or they could have itchy eyes, runny eyes, watering eyes, grit in their eyes. They could have eye problems. So physically, I'm connected with eyes, stomach, indigestion, acid reflux, which can affect sleep. You know, if you have acid reflux and you lie down, it can be really hard. You know, you feel you need to burp and release. So they could also be belching. And that's why they may have taken a time out. They may also be having some kind of relief in their life as well. So they may have had some time off work, or they may have just felt like they needed time out. They could have been on a holiday or a little vacation, a little trip, or a day out. They have to say, I have to take time out for myself right now to figure things out. And this really resonates with the message that came through in yesterday's DM to DF reading, where this is what they said. I just need a little bit of time to work through it myself. I just need a little bit of space. So if you give them time right now, they're going to show back up in a fresh energy. If you give them time, they're going to come back quicker. You know, if you're stressing out and trying to control or force something or make something happen or make something right with them, it's going to cause even more problems and delays. And they being very honest, saying, I just need a little bit of time to figure this out. And they know that you could help them, that you could help them to see things with fresh eyes, but they have to do it in their own way. It's like when Trinity is in the car and Neo tries to escape. He tries to get out of the car. And Trinity says, you've been down that road before. You know where it ends. You know where it leads. And that he stays. And obviously they know that. They know that with you, their life is going to change for the better. They just have to be confident and brave enough to make that change. And that's why they're going through a healing. So your person is saying, I am healing my past so I can be more connected to my true self. There it is again, the true self. They need time out to find their true self and see things with fresh eyes. So I can connect with my true self and release fears that hold me back from coming forward to you. So they want to come forward to you so badly. They want to reach out. They want to spend time with you. They want a life with you. They want it really badly. And it's hurting them. They're not following through on that right now. However, they know they have to heal the aspects of themselves that cause them pain and hold themselves back that can cause you pain. Because that will lead to more drama and chaos. And that will affect your vibration. And that will ultimately affect your mission and what you're doing in your life. So if things feel a bit calm to you right now, just enjoy the silence. Enjoy the process. Enjoy the space that you're in right now. Because it won't be long. And they're going to shout from the rooftops how much they love you. They're going to tell the world how much they love you. They're going to reveal this love to everyone. They're saying, I can't wait for the day I'm ready. When I'm ready to shout out, ready and able to shout out from the rooftops that I love you. And to let everyone know in my life just how much you mean to me, I am going to get there. This means they are going to tell their family, their friends, their children, whomever. And they've got to start by telling themselves that they can do it, that they are capable of change and they are capable of a new beginning. And that's what they're starting to see with fresh eyes. I can have this love. And whenever I pull this card out of this deck, I always connect with Rooftops by Jesus Culture. Really beautiful song. You may want to listen to that. You know, it's about Jesus and it's about faith, but it's also very connected with the twin flame journey if you see it that way. You know, telling me here I am. It's like you saying, here I am. I'm here. And your person knows. They know where they belong. They're just a little bit lost because they've got to heal that aspect of themselves that is afraid. I feel lost in my life right now. And the reason why, it's not to do with you. It's because of their own self. They're living a lie. They're wearing a mask. They're hiding. And they feel lost because of that. They're saying, I'm working on finding my way again. And that's why they need a little bit of time. So they're being very honest and open with you here, saying, I am still healing to find my true self. And I am seeing through fresh eyes what that part of myself is and who I could be. Even though I feel a bit lost, that's why I need time out to heal, to rescue myself, to find my own way, to figure things out by myself, because that's part of my mission. And I need to do that. So I'm able to shout from the rooftops how much I love you and tell the world about our love. So their intention, if you're thinking what's their intention, it's to tell everyone about you. And that doesn't matter. It's more important they tell you how they feel and they accept that. This is more about them bringing the love with you out into the open, making it real, making it authentic, making it physical, making it matter where it matters the most in the real world, not hidden behind closed doors or a screen. And they want to bring that out into the open. So this is about them bringing the love out into the open. It's about saying, this is my partner. This is the one I want to spend the rest of my life with. This is the one I'm going to be with for the rest of my life. So everyone in my life needs to understand that and accept that. That's their intention. And for that to happen, they have to go through a healing process to find their true self. And to do that, they need a little bit of time to themselves because they can feel lost in their life. And that's when things get repetitive and they keep doing the same thing. But even when they are doing the same thing and it's repetitive, they are starting to see through the illusion with fresh eyes and see things in a new way. Just like Neo waking up from the Matrix saying, what's wrong with my eyes? Okay, I thought this was my reality. I thought this was the way it was. And Morpheus says, no, you've never used your eyes before. So really what happens is when they meet you, or when you come back together after a period of being apart, they see life again in a new way. They see what they could have, how it could be, and what they could be. And they know inside that's the person and the version they've always wanted to be and the life they've always desired. And that's what you bring out to them. So you help them to see their life and what they could have and who they could be with fresh eyes. We've got a fast Jeep there as well. I had that coming through earlier. Fast Jeeps. Could be a sign someone could drive a Jeep. So if your person drives a Jeep, for example, they could be driving to you very quickly. But that's a sign in general about breakthroughs and movement and things shifting forward. So they're going to look at their life right now. They are looking at their life in a new way because you woke them up to that. They're even looking at their physical reality and it's not making sense anymore. It's hurting their eyes. It's hurting their body. They don't feel right there. And that's what they're processing. They're processing what they need to change and leave to be able to be free, not only to be with you, but to be their true self and their best version, because that's the person they came here to be. I hope this helps. Have a great day and I'll see you soon.